Okay, so here's a quadratic equation with numbers actually in it. This is a quadratic equation in standard form. It does have my x squared term first, my x term, and then my constant term. You should have your describing and graphing quadratic functions worksheet in front of you so that you can go through this example with me. So the first part says function, and that's where you write this. You should be writing your equation right where it says function, okay? Next to that it says circles up or down. So remember in the last video I told you that your A term tells you whether your graph is going to open up or down. So since my 4 is positive, I know I'm going to get a parabola that opens up. Okay, so please circle opens up. Then you have to write out your A, B, and C. So A is 4, B is negative 16, and C is 12. Okay, so I'm just pulling those numbers from that formula, ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay? The next question in that form is the equation of the line of symmetry. So in the notes and from the last video, you should know that the formula for the line of symmetry is x equals negative b over 2a. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our numbers right here, plug them into here so that we know what our line of symmetry is. So negative b just means whatever b is, you change the sign. So our b is negative 16. So I'm going to change the sign to positive 16 over 2 times a, which is 4. Okay? So that makes 16 over 8, which makes 2. So my equation for the line of symmetry is x equals 2. This is the work to get there. This is the answer that you put on the line where it says equation of the line of symmetry. This means that my parabola has a line that goes through it right here, and the equation of that line is x equals 2. Okay? Now I want to know what my vertex is, so I want to know what this point is right here. Well, I already know the x value. The x value is 2. I need to find out what y is. So in order to find out what y is, I'm going to go ahead and plug this 2 into the original equation. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to copy 4. And remember back when I taught you, if it's x squared, you're going to say 2 times 2, okay, minus 16 times 2 plus 12. This is important for signs, okay? Because say this was negative, I would need to know what's going to happen there. So now we're going to count up our negatives. We don't have any. This is all positive. So what's 4 times 2 times 2? This is 16, okay? Minus, this is only one negative, so it's going to be minus. 16 times 2 is 32, plus 12. Then I can go ahead and simplify that by going through and using my order of operations. So 16 minus 32 is negative 16 plus 12, which makes negative 4. So that's my y if x is 2. So now I know my vertex. It's negative 4. Okay, so you should have been able to fill out both boxes, the first 2 boxes of your graphing and describing and graphing a quadratic function. Okay,